taking everyone's love remembrances. I went to offer bhog to Baba. Baba received us, welcomed us, and shared very, very beautiful drishti with us. Everyone, Baba was looking at everyone,
Thank you,
and
Sister
from
Limitless.
this little point of light, star, like he was working on, it's like he's removing something. So I was looking, what is Baba doing? So then Baba looked, shared drishti with me. So I felt like through current or sakash, like he's removing something. So I couldn't see it, but I could feel Baba's current. So then I said, Baba, I brought bhog for on behalf of the family. So Baba, with lot of love, accepted bhog. Said, Baba, we started yagya with a flame, physically still sitting there. And today we are concluding, but also we will continue this yagya. And I said many times, like from my heart, I want to thank you for making this yagya obstacle free. Because when we start something, we plan and then we have a lot of kind of subtly like how will everyone will get accommodation or food or travel, and it's like little bit bigger than what resources are. But and also everyone's state of mind, everyone's stage remained very flying. So I wanted to thank Baba for making this yagya obstacle free. So I am saying this and Baba is smiling. So I knew what I am saying is something. So Baba said, you know what I do? Obstacles are not outside. Obstacles are within the soul. So Baba was removing, clearing those obstacles. And Baba said, because children, they kept their love, their enthusiasm, their stage very good. Because of that, it was easy for Baba to keep removing the obstacles. And because of that, everything was obstacle free. So I realized that Baba always looks at, spiritually how what he has to do. And from there, then whatever is external or physical happens. So Baba said that actually unlimited yagya hasn't finished yet. And because of that, you all have to be unlimited. And Baba says unlimited is not just in a way of external, but to increase. Baba says very good if you will have thought to be unlimited, then internally, like the walls, the limits are being removed. It was very beautiful the way Baba was explaining. I'm trying to explain you all that. Let's say you don't have limits, or boundaries. So when you have that awareness, then as if walls are falling, like you go, one limit is gone, other is gone. So Baba said, a time comes when you become limitless, like Baba is limitless. That is why we say Baba is ocean because he's limitless. So Baba is looking at me as if trying to, how it will be like when I am limitless. Because Baba said that Yagya will continue. Baba himself and millions of souls of the world have to come and be part of this Yagya. All of you, whatever numbers you are, but there will be millions who still have to come for two reasons. One is to sacrifice or offer whatever in the yagya so that they can also create their fortune. But other Baba said that Baba also will continue to support, to hold the yagya. Now that will happen, and what you have to be? You have to be limitless. When will yagya finish? How long it will go on? You shouldn't have these thoughts. Baba said, because sometimes when you look at expansion, Baba says not much expansion. It has to happen lot more, lot more. Don't worry if you have enough big hall or not. Souls will come, halls will come too. Baba said you will have so many halls and they all will be full. Because now if you get hall and it's empty, right? So when the souls will come and the halls will come, you will feel it's worthwhile, right? Like if center is too big, like someone yesterday said, we have a lot of space, should we rent it? So if you have something empty, then you would want, right, to be filled, rent it or so it will work as much are the needs for the seva, for yagya, all will come. But Baba said, still children have put some limits. We can only do this, we can only do this. So last night I was asking the group, do you have any question for Baba or something? So someone asked, can you ask Baba, what is magic of Baba? When it begins, or do we feel? What should we do for that? So Baba says that once you are unlimited and totally surrender, never this thought, how will it happen? When your intellect, mind is 100% surrender, you will be able to see the magic, feel the magic. It is happening, but it will happen more and more. So Baba said this part now from onwards will be very unlimited and which could be excited for all of excitement. But you will see it, but also don't worry, Baba said, in the sense your capacity, you will also become unlimited. Keep this awareness and you will see how you are also becoming. That means your drishti, your attitude, your feelings, everything will be like limitless. So it's not only limitless love, but capacity, everything internally you will find like you have expanded. It's not only service has expanded, but you also. So Baba said that this yagya for you all is complete today, but not unlimited yagya. Like Baba was showing everything so big, so unlimited. And so that will be the new scenes of drama. So when you all return, mm, don't be surprised if you are invited for big programs, if you are seen in the big gatherings. It's like something will happen. I don't know that, but the way it was in the subtle regions, as if Baba says that also is the reward and the fruition both of your efforts, of your journey, your commitment, your love for Baba. Because Baba has to give you all return, not in golden age, but at confluence age. So Baba says, are you ready to receive the reward? Yes, very good. Unlimited, right? So that was the scenes Baba was showing of how limits are removed. And so Baba said that children have clean heart and a good heart. Every child is sincerely making effort, and Baba will give many, many fold return. So you will get fruition and also award. What's the difference? Baba will give you fruition and also award. So Baba is very happy with all the children, and just remember that I have to be ever and consistent, ever and consistent. If you remember these two words, you will start seeing the magic of Baba. Because Baba is forever, right? So he wants to give you that blessing which you all have, but just experience that. And then lots of love for each one of you. Om Shanti. Any question you have? Many questions, right? That's what Baba, how Baba will say you will see. So go ready with something. You see big, right? You're not excited or wondering or you're surprised. Hmm? Yeah, anyone wants to say anything, ask anything. Regional meetings is the last session. In the afternoon, today's arrivals for US teachers, we are over 100 also, plus some will be already here. No one wants to say anything, nothing to give body band mic. At least say thank you to Baba, no? Especially peaceful in Nivasis should thank to Baba because they were planning every day. Lot of meetings.
Om Shanti Didi. If you can give us a couple of points from today's Murli.
Mm. We use the word four sides, right? So this chair has four legs, right? When we keep moving chair, sometimes one leg gets loose. So when I sit, I could feel it's moving, right? Little bit shaking. So how one feels. So I will try to put all weight so that it doesn't fall down. That means you won't be comfortable. So stability. And that's what Baba was talking about. There is always victory in faith. But why there are some times where you don't feel that you are 100% victorious. And Baba said just tighten or take care of all four sides. And what are those four sides? Let's revise. Self, Baba, drama.
Put it forward. We didn't move side. We just went forward. Me and Dave.
So it's very interesting. I think that if we all have trust and faith in the self. We have, but sometimes as much we should have, or 100%. Will I be able to do or not? Will I achieve this or not? Will I be successful or not? How many of us have 100% faith in the self? Can I see hand? No one? No? No, it is so interesting. I tell you my experience that when it comes to faith or when it comes to be fearless, nothing is surprising for any one of us what comes to the self. Because somewhere deeply you know that this is your part and you will be doing it. And when really it comes to playing that part, then you realize that how much faith I have in the self. And then it emerges by thinking how much Baba has given me, how much sustenance Baba has given me. I have to use that sustenance. I have to use that power. It's some kind of like trust start growing to do it in practical, you know. So it's deep within awareness, it begins from very beginning. And then it manifests, then you have to play that part. But you need that trust in yourself. So each one of us can step by step look into that. I have to build this trust. I have to have that self trust, which is important. And for that, it is very important to know what I have received from Baba, and that's what I have to share with others. So I don't have to do anything, only what I have received from Baba, I have to share. I am not mentioning particularly, but my new role being divided. Some nights I'm in India in sleep because they want me to do few things. Sometimes we are long hours on phone to help or whatever we have to do it there. But as soon as I became clear what I have to do and what is needed in Yagya, my trust is like, I must say, almost 100%. But it took me 2 years almost. But I will have this role, which I always deeply in my awareness knew, because I knew one of the reason will be sustenance from Baba, sustenance from Mama, sustenance of Dadis. And Dadi Prakashmani always used to kind of indicate. And of course, everyone used to say, when you coming, when you staying longer, when that's what the only slogan I heard when I'm leaving. Everyone. So why I'm giving practical example that when Baba is saying faith in the self, and I'm using word trust more than faith. All of us. So that means whenever you will have to do practically something which is bigger than what you have done or you think of, so then you are not internally shaken or defeated. Not only success, but then you see the victory. And then you start realizing that whatever has happened in all these years, whether it's information, education, or general abilities, or good nature, whatever things one acquires, Baba made you acquire so that they are assets to your part you play. You start seeing the importance of every moment of confluence age. And then when it comes to faith in Baba, one of the important thing Baba said, knowing that everything, every moment in drama is preordained, it's fixed. Every moment. But still we are concerned, right? Still we worry. She said, actually you should be carefree. Your state should be carefree. That is the sign of faith, 100% faith. Even little bit wasteful thoughts or concerns are there. It's lack of faith in Baba and Rama both. If we see that how God has a plan and every step He does, whatever had to happen, and all our thoughts are useless. I can tell you hundreds of examples where I said, why I thought Baba and Rama was doing it, let them do now. Which I now say, okay, do it. No? So there were very, very big size electrical wires on that playground above, very big size. And we knew that if it's thundering or lot of, it could burst and there could be fire. So we thought how to remove them, what to do with them. They are so big. And I'm like everyone talking, so I'm thinking. And maybe next day or after a few days, we saw a lot of trucks coming, 3, 4 trucks, big trucks. So that time I was able to see from my room window everything. Now they put little extra space, which I never wanted, but the building requirement or whatever they did for Dadi, so they had to do. So now I can't see. But these trucks came, so I said, why these trucks are here? We were very few of us here. They said they have come to take these wires because they are town's wires, but they wanted to keep it here, and now, because you all are here, they have come to take it. If we had to remove, we had to pay $23,000. And at that time, to hear that 23,000 was, I'm just giving example. I can tell you how step by step drama plan and Baba. Why I'm saying it, you all can think of in your journey too. You must have seen these miracles. Ne? How many of you have seen miracles of Baba? Everyone has seen. And then immediately Someone said, we could not, think of this place, think of its water tanks, oil tanks, electricity, fire, means there is so much details. And it's not we have experts, now we have experience, but not we are very big experts here. But everything is running so smoothly. Somewhere someone get touched, somewhere someone. Luckily these days now we have a doctor, we have a lawyer, we have chartered accountant, proper professionally. Everyone is part of Nivasi. That means whatever are our needs, you need to have a doctor because suddenly someone, even fire department, they come in 3 minutes because they come with the doctor, no, always. And they come and they immediately, if ambulance, we don't have many cases, but whenever we had, immediately they respond so well. One night we had somewhere something in the basement went on fire. It was a dryer, but that automatic system it was old, it didn't work. So it kept running. Everything was burning inside. They had put kitchen towels and everything. So Bhumi, when has a habit, she said, I'm security person. So at 10:30, she comes down. She goes all around where lights are on, where it is. So she starts smelling. There's smoke. She says, there is smoke. She went to Kalaban. Kalaban called Ramesh Bhai, who helps us to maintain the place. And there was so much fire within that. Luckily, it hasn't come out. But the smell was so strong. So fire department came and it was very cold. So we all took our shawls and blankets and we all had to go quite far in the parking lot because it was strong smell. And one could really get sick with, So fire hadn't come out and so fire department, there was so many and we were very cold. We were giving each other our blankets and we couldn't come in. So, but in other building, then they came to know. So that time there were many Kumars. So they made hot chocolate for us. And we were so happy to drink that hot chocolate because it was quite a long time, at least few hours when we were, and then we couldn't come in because rooms were so much smell. They opened, they turned on the fans and whatever they could do. So some of us were able to come in. So fire department, police department, they are so good. It's a small town. And since then now from time to time we send fruits to them, cookies and regular basis we keep sending them something. And they all come here, all the chief of police, chief of them. Once in a while we give them a little token and very good friendship. But then, what happened was very good learning. One thing we should remember, sometimes try to not spend some money, but we have to spend much more. Because if dryer is old and automatic system not working, which some knew, some didn't, if we would have changed it, right? I have seen with many things, we do to until end, it's all right if we can manage. It's all right if we can manage. I mean, what I'm saying, we don't have any experience, but sometimes I wonder who is doing how it's being managed Everything is really very good, right? You find it like hot water for over 200 people. Before, every time we used to have problem. Hmm. I don't know how much you know. The sewerage system is the most important one. Eating is one thing, but getting rid of all that is another big thing. Any building you like now, I was mentioning yesterday that some of have we have to keep them in hotel for one night. So this next door property, so whole town is after us. All the top officials, you all get it. You all should take it. Said okay, we will invest, take it, but we don't know if we will. 50 rooms there, and it's vacant since long time. Someone bought, couldn't manage. The other people bought, they could. And now is a Kashmiri Pandit, Indian, who bought, and Ram Prakash was engineer for him. But again, they couldn't get money or whatever reason. So it will be very soon. Either we buy or it will be an auction. I don't know what town will do. So I told them many are planning to retire and come and stay, or many families are thinking to have place for them whenever they come. So we thought make 2 rooms and a little kitchenette, something. But what we most important is to get a management team, because it's a kind of here we don't know, we grew with experience and all that. So concern of any kind. One night I was little bit in the beginning was lot of thundering and the roofs are very low, so you could just feel everything in your body. But I have lot of love and friendship with nature. I just know that they will protect me. But there was little bit. So Baba is talking to me. Child, you are worrying. I said, little bit. Do you have faith in me? I said, yes. Both things doesn't go together. I'm hearing this, Baba saying, either you have faith or you worry. It's almost 22 years ago. And after that, cannot say 100%, but as soon as I have a thought, I, do you have faith in Baba and Rama? Yes, then don't, why are you thinking? And I can cancel within 2, 3 thoughts, 5 thoughts, and just put in, uh, even here, like, we need this, we don't. I say, never think anything which reduces your inner strength. If that is gone and reduces, how will you manage? Not only yourself, but like when I think, I say, millions of souls we all have to be guided for. This, my one weak thought, is reaching everywhere. And if I can make one powerful thought, it will reach everyone. And I just, as I'm saying, within thoughts, 2, 3, I can count. And I immediately say, no. Before, okay, now North America, South America, you think Sakash. But now it's like whole world almost. So each one of us, every thought, even little vibrations of that thought, and elevated thought, the power and the strength which will pass. That's real seva. We all should see service from that capacity, not only few things. It's all right, Baba will help you all, but so faith in Baba, faith in Rama, I really realize when I stay longer in Shantivan, how beautiful each one is who is serving India. I hear the stories They come and, sit with me in few numbers. 2020 I invite and get them more introduced to departments and all that. 15-year-old, 14-year-old, they came with their uncles, parents. And Dadi Prakashmani said, don't go. Okay. And they are surrendered since Dadi Prakashmani. Whether they are cooking or... So then recently Raju Bhai came. This simple person, very young, same style, and since he came from a village, I know him since then. And the stories he shares, experiences of yagya which he shares. So he said he was from very in the village, but a good family. No villages on the top, like Sarpanch and he said, when I came, my duty was to do laundry. So when his family came to know, that's what you will do, wash clothes. He said, but yeah, like whatever Baba said, then second duty he was talking of also like. But the family in village was saying, but you are from the top family, will you be doing that? He said, but I was so happy, I surrendered. So when I meet them, very simple, and hear their stories, I am so moved. There is next to where I stay in Shantiman, is vegetable department and the milk and butter. So trucks, he has about 18 trucks. They start going midnight, to get milk, to get vegetables from the farm. Very, from very good family. Still, some of, even his grandfather was in Yagya and left some land for them, for the... So Daddy said, why are you going back? Stay. It's 15 years. He said, okay, Daddy. And he was given duty. So now he buys like vegetable for all three Pandava and Gyan Sarovars. Big department, right? And butter and milk, and then they are delivered and how they are delivered. He comes to meditate whenever he finds I am there, he comes. But when I look at 45 years, this young came as a young boy, now he's like you can see his personality because he really runs a big department. So all these 15-year, 14-year, and boys are very important in the family. Girls have to go anyway to in-law. And how the parents and the boy decided to allow those young ones to just stay there. And they had been served. We don't realize how we are being served from those little ones day and night. And we go to Madhuban for little things, we say this is not right, this is not good, or somebody get. But if you see the dedication, hundreds of them are serving. We get food, we get takeaways. So takeaway department came, very enthusiastic. And they brought lot of like dates for me, strawberries. Everyone, in India, it's a custom when you go to see a senior, they always bring things. So they said some take 48 hours by train, so they give them 5 meals, and the meals which doesn't spoil. So they were telling me how they create new recipes, and they have to cook sometime day and night when they're big group of 3,000 going, and they need 5 meals. Just imagine. Yeah. So when we came to Peace Village, we wanted to adopt everything of Madhuban. Because when Dadi Prakashmani said it's Madhuban of the West, So I tell them, whatever way in Madhuban, we don't know here, nobody knows. One sister is here who makes sweet roti now, but we don't know, no, they make give little sweet rotis and theplas and yeah, cookies, salty. Anyway, what I'm saying, yes, it's here too, but there is like 10,000, 13,000, 15,000 have to get food. And then they wanted me to see the stocks and oil, and I just kind of my love for them, I really start loving. So I'm talking of family now. What is family? Even if there is a guest for extra meal, you will say, go and eat in the hotel. For Nirvan Bhai was saying during COVID, 2000 couldn't get out. So they had to stay for a few months. So he was saying if our stock was not enough, you couldn't buy, you couldn't get. How much yagya family Baba as our father does for us? We don't sometimes realize, honestly. And that is why contribution to Madhuban, if they do not buy this much oil, 5 crore rupees oil or this much, to keep it, to keep suddenly or every day 10,000 people eat, even if we are not there. So, family, when you call family, I don't think you will ever get any family anywhere like this family. Because sometimes some say, oh, like they have love for family, but not that much. And my heart is whenever I come out of Madhuban, and of course now gradually they give us more information, more, and we need to know more people, more system, whatever. And my heart just melts. And I have so much love for everyone, so much love, and I always respect anyone. Since young, that's one thing. Whether they are in milk department, and that is why, luckily I'm very welcomed. So family, so how much you would want to help, how much you want to do. We put contribution like as if what I have eaten or my accommodation. But what about the people? If those who are nivasis, sevadaris, and then servants, how much servants' bill is every month? Then sevadaris, then nivasis. What about that expense? Not only vegetable, but the whole system, unlimited. But we only think in a very, oh, I put this much, or whatever you can do, you should do. So when I came, they had to buy grains and all that. So I thought it might be 1 or 2 crores, so we can manage. I said, okay, we will help. Said, no, 30 crores. All the grains, this wheat, that dal, that one, that. And on top of that, we have special meals now, right? Which they also help. And they have to buy it in March because that's the time they have everything fresh. And I told everyone, I said, don't spend money anywhere, just give me for grains because I want to help Madhuban to buy all that stock. And then I realized why Dadi Janki was so much after give to Madhuban, because of all that. We finishing. So is Baba, no, it's self, Baba, drama and family. So it's just not to revise points, but know the reality, right? What the family is like. So how much love we should have for our family? Unlimited. Yes? Yes. So whenever we go to Madhuban, anything we see, oh, it could be useful. You remember, I never knew that when they take out bread from the oven, I don't know how many of you have seen it. So they had like, they will hold the towel. Oh, I said, my goodness, since then we order this much big gloves, and I send it to each bread department. At least they can take out bread properly. Many things, peelers, knife, this thing, that thing, little thing, wherever I see there is a sale, let's buy, send it to Madhuban. They get, but they don't get some of the things. Okay, I think anyway, so that's family.
Om Shanti, everyone. So first we'll finish with Baba's remembrance. Avyakti Parivar has to leave also. And there are so many announcements line up here. So, and it's very important announcement. So we want you all to use power of tolerance for your tummy and a little more patience because I know it's late, but there is a nice mango which you will get from Didi as a tole. So let's remember Baba first.
मेरे परम पिता परमात्मा सदाशिव निराकार ओ आनंद के सागर तेरी महिमा अपरंपार मेरे परम पिता परमात्मा मेरे परम पिता परमात्मा सदाशिव निराकार परम पिता परमात्मा सदाशिव निराकार ओ आनंद के सागर तेरी महिमा अपरंपार महिमा अपरंपार तेरी महिमा अपरंपार मेरे परम पिता परमात्मा
Okay, Avyakti Parivar. I didn't know they are all here still. Om Shanti, everyone.
Band karo, band karo. Om Shanti. So we are all for announcement. So please.